Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about plug and slot weld. So if you observe this plug and slot weld, so this plug and slot weld is not any different type of weld. So it is provided along with fillet weld. The condition for providing the plug or slot weld is if at all the sufficient length. So as we see in the strength of the fillet weld, what is the formula for strength of the fillet weld? What is the formula? So permissible stress, that is Fu by root 3 into gamma mw, that is factor of safety, into L effective into Tt. So for a given cross section, Tt is constant. For given material, Fu is constant and root 3 and factor of safety is also constant. Now which is deciding factor in the strength? L effective. Yes or no? So if L is more, strength is more. So if required length is not provided, or if required length is not sufficient, okay, to take that external load, then we go for this. The alternative is this. So now plug and slot weld is not a different type of weld. Okay, it is provided along with fillet weld if the length is not sufficient. Okay, if required length is not sufficient, then plug and slot weld is provided along with fillet weld. That is a condition for providing these welds. If sufficient length of fillet weld is not provided, is not possible. Then we provide slot and plug weld. Slot and plug. So now I will show this slot and plug weld in a diagram. So when we are going to provide, so it is not a different type of weld. So it is provided along with a fillet weld when sufficient length is not possible or not there for fillet weld. So now let us take one example. So this is the gusset plate. So to this gusset plate, assume that we have connected angular plate. So assume that angle. So we have connected one angle to the gusset plate. So angle. So this is one leg and this is another leg of angle. Now obviously we can provide the weld at here. So this is the length of the weld. Now what is the length of the weld that is provided here? So if you observe here, so this is length, okay, L3 and this is L1. So in the diagram, L1 and L3 is same, yes or no? And this is L2. And that way, as I said, this L1, L2, L3 are the effective lengths. So what is the total length L effective here? In this case, L effective here is L1 plus L2 plus L3. Of course, in the diagram, L1 is equal to L3. Clear? So this is the effective length. So this effective length is not sufficient to take the load P here. So for carrying this load P, that L effective L1 plus L2 plus L3 is not sufficient. Then we go for plug and slot weld. That is a condition. Now how to provide this plug and slot weld? So this is the weld length. So now to increase the length, we have to increase the overlap. But see, we are not supposed to increase the overlap length. If we increase the overlap length, so at this location there exists one more member in this side and in this side and in this side. Clear? So now gusset plate is a plate, or it is a location where different members are connected, not only one member. In this diagram, of course, we have shown one member, but in generally, gusset plate is not used for connecting one member. It is used for connecting more than one member. So we are not supposed to provide the total overlap, okay, total length. So we are not supposed to place this angle till here. The reason one more member is there to connect. So there is a restriction for the overlap. So for that, what to do? The restriction is there for overlap. So now we are not supposed to increase the length. Then what is the condition? As I said, the alternative is providing plug and slot weld. Now how to provide it? So simply make a cut here. Okay, simply make a cut here. like this. So now the length can be increased or not? Yes, the length can be increased. So it means we can make a welding here like this. Yes or no? So if this length is also not sufficient, then again make a one more cut here like this. Make one more cut like this and weld it. So now the length can be increased or not? Yes, it is increased. So in this way we are going to provide plug or slot weld. So and one more thing, this slot can be rectangular or circular, it depends. So in this diagram I have shown the rectangular, so width B. So here also both are having the same width B. So this is the width. Okay, this is the width. If I make the slot circular, then it is having a dia D. So it means, see, for example, one more diagram. Now this length is not sufficient, L1 plus L2, L3 is not sufficient. Then what to do? We have to make a slot like this. So now throughout the circumference or periphery we can make it. Now in this way the length of the weld can be increased or not? Yes or no? Yes, obviously. So here if you observe here, this is D. This is the dia of the slot. Here this is the width of the slot. So in this way the plug and slot weld are provided along with fillet weld. Agree? So take the diagram. Now the question is, what is the difference between plug and slot weld? Okay, now the question is, what is the difference between plug and slot weld? So I'll explain. So finish this taking this diagram. So I'll explain what is the difference between plug and slot weld. So I'm going to rub this diagram, the two diagrams. So slot weld. Slot is a cut. Slot is a cut in one of the overlapping member. Overlapping member in which weld material is provided throughout the periphery. Throughout the periphery of slot is called slot. It means, second, with the diagram I'm going to explain. So slot weld is nothing but, so first of all, slot is nothing but a cut. So slot is a cut in one of the overlapping member in which weld material is provided throughout the periphery or circumference of the slot is known as slot weld. It means, see here. So this is a gusset plate. To this gusset plate we are going to connect an angle. So assume that here we have made a slot. Okay, assume that here we have made a slot, circular slot. Okay, like this we have made a two slot. So if this slot is welded at the circumference, then it is known as slot weld. Okay, this is slot weld. Okay, so take it up. Okay, so this is slot weld, and next let us see plug weld. I'm going to rub this. So if slot is small, and is completely filled with weld material, completely filled with weld material. Then it is called as plug weld. So again, in the diagram you will understand it clearly. So this is the slots. So if the slot is small, then along with the circumference, we are going to fill the weld material inside also. So if you do so, then it is known as plug weld. So that is the difference. So if you left this empty space and welded only along the circumference, then it is slot weld. But along with the circumference, if you fill the weld material inside the slot also, then it is plug weld. That's it. That is on the difference. Rest everything is same. Agree. So now there exists only one provision regarding this plug and slot weld, and rest of the provisions or whatever the things we have discussed for the fillet weld are valid for here also. Only the provision is exists for that width or dia of the slot. Okay, so I have shown what is width and what is dia. So B and D. So there exists a provision regarding this B and D. So that provision is B or D should not be less than 3T or 25 mm. So whichever is more. So out of these two, we have to consider more. So always this width of the slot or dia of the slot should not be less. It means it should always greater than 3T or 25 mm. So that is the provision regarding plug and slot weld. That's it. As I said, rest everything is same. So once again I'm repeating, plug and slot weld is not in a different type of weld. So it is a fillet weld, or it is provided along with the fillet weld when sufficient length is not there for going or carrying out the fillet weld. Okay, take it on.